Thank God it's Friday. You're welcome to Matters on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. What are we talking about today? Nigeria has been ranked among the 10 worst countries in the world for workers' rights globally, according to the 2025 International Trade Union Confederation (ITUC) Global Rights Index. This ranking highlights significant concerns about labor conditions and civil liberties in the country. Employers in Nigeria are indeed taking advantage of the surge in the labor market, often to the detriment of workers. With many Nigerians vying for limited job opportunities, employers have been known to exploit this situation. Let me repeat the topic we're talking about today. Let me repeat what we are talking about today. Nigeria has been ranked among the 10 worst countries for workers' rights globally, according to the 2025 International Trade Union Confederation (ITUC) Global Rights Index. This ranking highlights significant concerns about labor conditions and civil liberties in the country. Because of that, employers in Nigeria have been taking advantage of the surge in the labor market, often to the detriment of workers. With many Nigerians vying for limited job opportunities, employers have been known to exploit this situation. Now, this is what we're talking about today. You can call me Solo. You can call me Mr. Solo. You can call me Souls. You can call me Mr. Souls. But officially, I am Solomon Ofem. Welcome to Matters. Now let's quickly take a look at reasons for the poor ranking. First, violent crackdown on protesters. Security forces have been used to disperse or intimidate union-led protesters, particularly those related to wage demands, fuel subsidy removals, and pension arrears. State interference in union operations. The government has interfered with union activities and elections, further restricting workers' rights. Also, union leaders and members have faced dismissal and harassment, creating a chilling effect on labor activism. Legal restrictions have been imposed to limit collective bargaining rights, and existing agreements have not been fully implemented. And workers face significant challenges in accessing justice, exacerbating the poor labor rights conditions. Now, what are the reactions to this ranking? Reacting to this, the Nigerian Labour Congress (NLC) raising concerns over the country's poor global standings on workers' rights, revealing that Nigeria has once again been ranked among the 10 worst nations in the world for labor rights violations. NLC also described the ranking as a national embarrassment and called on employers to lead the charge in reversing the trend. The president of the NLC, Joe Ajaero, made this known during the 68th annual general meeting of the Nigeria Employers Consultative Association (NECA) held in Lagos. Ajaero further urged NECA to lead by example in promoting respect for labor laws and upholding the principles of collective bargaining. He further called for deeper collaboration between employers and organized labor and implementing resolutions reached at the recent 113th International Labour Conference in Geneva. According to him, such collaboration is essential to regulating the fast-growing platform economy and improving workplace safety. The Labour leader commended NECA's Director General Adewale Smart Oyerinde for his openness to dialogue, noting that cooperation between both sides remains crucial to achieving industrial peace. He called on NECA to join the NLC in domesticating new international labour organization conventions, including the Convention and Recommendation on Decent Work and the Platform Economy, as well as the Biohazard Convention, which enhances workplace safety and health protections. Also, the ITUC has warned that the global decline in workers' rights could lead to further erosion of democratic foundations. What are the way forward? First, amend labor laws, ensure full protection of union activities and peaceful protest. Also, repeal anti-strike injunctions and protest union leaders. Repeal anti-strike injunctions and protect labor leaders. Also, handle disputes swiftly and fairly. For that, we have to establish independent labor courts in Nigeria. We also need to respect collective bargaining and implement agreements in both public and private sectors. We can also do that by promoting social dialogue, foster cooperation between government, labor, and employers. The sea strike in Nigeria is becoming almost a daily occurrence by NLC, by ASU, because of dispute between labor unions and the federal government in Nigeria. Just tuning in, this is Matters on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. What are we talking about today? Nigeria has been ranked among the 10 worst countries for workers' rights globally, according to the 2025 International Trade Union Confederation ITUC Global Rights Index. This ranking highlights significant concerns about labor conditions and civil liberties in the country. But before we continue, I have let's introduce Emerald Elixir, and here to talk about it is Ambassador Raymond Akabike and Ambassador Josie Jola. That's Abiodun Esther Joseph. Ambassador Akabike, over to you.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and listeners all over Nigeria, all over the world. My name is Ambassador Akabike Raymond, and with me in the studio is Ambassador
Josie, as Abiodun Esther Joseph.
You're free to call all of them your real name and your stage name. It is fine.
Oh, wow. That's interesting. Now, what we're here to talk about today is that we're talking about Emerald Elixir. As they say in this country right now, we know that the situation of the country is very wonderful, just like the presenter said. That Nigeria being among the 10th worst place to work, Why? Because if you look at the health condition of Nigerians, you discover that a lot of people were doing what we're going smiling and suffering because there are a lot of health challenges. There are a lot of health challenges. And here we are to present Emerald Elixir. We have here with two options for the masses. Number one, we talk about your health. And secondly, we talk about how to empower you financially, because we know a lot of people are interested in getting empowered financially. But before we talk about financial aspect of it, we are first of all going to talk about the health. You know, there's so many people in the country right now going through stroke, incurable stroke, fibroid, cancer, diabetes, cholesterol, liver disease, kidney disease, high blood pressure, and so on and so forth. And with Emerald Elixir, with this product, you get a perfect solution, perfect cure to whatever ailment you're going through. So we are organizing a seminar at Ikeja tomorrow, Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
sure.
we're organizing a seminar tomorrow where we're going to be enlightening and educating people concerning their health and what they must do and how to administer the Emerald Elixir to eradicate any ailment they find in their body, any incurable disease, any incurable ailment that have been there, irrespective of how long it has lingered in the body. So with Emerald Elixir, you have a perfect solution to it. Of course, it is NAFDAC approved. Of course, federal government of Nigeria knows about it. As the ambassador of emeraldglobal.com, we are here to present you with this opportunity. Now, all you need to do, we are also organizing a free medical checkup. No matter what you're going through, we are organizing a free medical checkup. We check you and tell you what you're supposed to do and administer the right elixir to you that will make sure that no matter what the disease is, it is completely eradicated from your system. All you need to do is to come to our seminar tomorrow at Ikeja. But all you need to do is send us an SMS. Just tell us, I am interested to zero.
Now you can call the number.
Call the number.
Okay. You can send us VIP.
Okay.
It's 0903 395 5980.
The number again.
0903 39 5980.
Okay.
Second number is 0802 830 9163. 0802 830 9163.
Are they sending the VIP via SMS or WhatsApp or both?
WhatsApp. When you send it VIP and we send you the address, why we are not releasing the address now? Because we want to control the number of people that will come. We don't want to have excess crowd.
Okay.
The first 100 people that comes in, the curtain is closed. You wait for next time. So take advantage of this. Okay, we are going to talk to you about your health, run a free medical checkup on you, and of course teach you what you need to do, empower you financially, the financial aspect of it. So while you're taking good care of your health, we are also taking good care of your finances. We see these two things working together. You discover that before you know it, you will bounce back on your feet and be able to face whatever challenges that's coming your way.
Now, some of the things I'm seeing here, that it does stroke, fibroid cancer,
yes,
diabetes, cholesterol, liver disease, kidney disease, high blood pressure. It also reverses and slow down aging.
Yes.
Reduces the negative effect of alcohol and hangover symptoms.
Very correct.
It's so many things. What's the difference between these and Gbogbo Nishe that we see? Because that's exactly what Gbogbo Nishe does. They do everything.
Yeah, the difference is that this product is Asian, 80% Asian, and 20% Africa, Nigeria.
Okay.
And we have 100% alkaline. Preserving alkaline is not just Gbogbo Nishe, but this is special. The use is a licorice. There are three things that is involved in making this product that make it very, very different.
Okay, so this is the alkaline here.
Yeah, 100% alkaline.
Okay,
Yeah.
because First, I thought this was like an orange juice. Or
No,
something.
you know the beautiful part of this Amiral Elixir is 100% natural.
Okay.
You know, here in there are a lot of things in Asia and Africa. You know, Asia and Africa, we are so rich in all these natural resource nutrients, but we don't know how to harness these things to take good care of ourselves. So, but some good scientists have come together to extract these nutrients and put them together, so that when you take them, you are not just taking chemical into your system. You're taking natural supplements that will enter your system and revitalize it. They are what they call, reboot you to factory setting. How God created you, things that were not working right will begin to work right. Sure. It doesn't matter how long that ailment has been in your system. It doesn't matter how long the stroke. We have living testimony, life testimony. When you come, you hear people testifying of what this Amiral Elixir has done in their body. A lot of them, no matter some people who are going through bleeding, women who are going through bleeding for a long period of time, by taking this in a space of 2 weeks, instant they get automatic cure. So no matter what the ailment is, just make yourself available by sending us WhatsApp message to
VIB.
Just send VIP to VIP to 090
090
33
33
95
95
59
59
80.
80.
I repeat the number again: 090
090
33
33
95
95
59
59
80.
80.
The second number:
Okay.
080
080
28
28
30
30
91
91
63.
63.
I repeat again: 080
080
28
28
30
30
91
91
63.
63.
Once you receive your message, we'll forward you the address at Allen Ikeja right there.
Okay.
And you'll be happy that you come.
And there is no African time.
No African
Please,
time.
11:30 a.m.
11:30 a.m.
That's
on
when
the
we're
dot.
going to start. And the medical section,
Instanta will begin.
They are there waiting.
Okay. This elixir is
And it's
oral.
tomorrow.
Yes,
yeah.
it's oral. It's oral. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much
Thank
for your
you.
time, Ambassador Raymond Akabike,
Akabike, yeah.
and Ambassador Josie Dollar. That's Abiodun Esther Joseph.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your
Thank you.
time.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Okay, if you're just tuning in, this is Matters on Voice of the People 90.3 FM with Solomon of FM. What are we talking about today? Nigeria has been ranked among the 10 worst countries for workers' rights globally, according to the 2025 International Trade Union Confederation ITUC Global Rights Index. This ranking highlights significant concerns about labor conditions and civil liberties in the country. Employers in Nigeria are indeed taking advantage of the surge in the labor market, often to the detriment of workers, with many Nigerians vying for limited job opportunities. Employers have been known to exploit this situation. How are they employing this situation? Low wages and poor working conditions. Despite the national minimum wage being set at 70,000 naira per month, many workers are not paid fairly and working conditions can be hazardous. There's also lack of job security. Employers often terminate contracts without proper notice or severance pay, leaving workers vulnerable. Exploitation of informal workers. Many workers in the informal sector, such as gig economy workers, freelancers, and domestic workers, are often protected by labor laws, are not often protected by labor laws, and are often exploited. You see some of these hard work workers working in a lot of these government agencies. Some of them are earning as low as 5,000 naira, even in this economic situation. That is terrible. Inadequate benefits and protection. Some employers fail to provide adequate benefits such as health insurance, paid leave, and pension schemes, which are essential for workers' well-being. And there's also the issue of abuse of power. There have been cases of employers humiliating and mistreating employees, particularly during recruitment processes. How do we address these issues? First, review of labor laws. There are ongoing efforts to review and update Nigeria's labor law to protect workers' rights, including extending labor protection to gig economic workers, freelancers, and informal workers, tutelage, ad hoc staff, whatever name you want to put it. But it is very, very slow. Advocacy for better working conditions. Labor unions and advocacy groups are pushing for improved working conditions, fair wages, and better benefit for laborers. But in a situation where security forces are often used to disperse or intimidate union-led demonstrations, particularly those related to wages demands, how do labor unions help fight for the right of workers? There's also the need to increase awareness, just like what I'm doing right now. There is growing awareness about labor rights among workers, which is helping to empower them to demand better treatment for workers. As a journalist, as a broadcaster, it is also our job to help increase awareness on these issues. Stricter enforcement of labor laws. Regulatory bodies need to ensure and enforce labor laws more strictly to prevent exploitation and ensure compliance. Expansion of labor protection. Labor protections should be expanded to all workers, including those in the informal sector. Improved support for workers. Workers need better support, including access to dispute resolution mechanisms and social protections. It is now time for us to open the phone lines for you to make your contributions on this topic. Please don't talk to us about Peter Obi and Atiku. We are not doing that today. Let's rest with both of them, okay? Let's discuss issues that affect our lives personally, besides politics, of course. So we're not talking about PDP or APC or the coalition of ADC today. Today we're talking about labor laws, labor rights. Nigerians has been ranked among the 10 worst countries for workers' rights globally, according to 2025 ITUC Global Rights Index. So number to contribute 0700-903-903-903. Again 0700-903-903-903. Or 003-692-9933. Again 003-692-9933. Or if you're finding it difficult to reach us through that, you can just call us or text us via WhatsApp. And this is the WhatsApp line: 081 717 56338. Again, 081 717 56338. The numbers to call again, I'll take it this time slower: 0700 903 903 903 or 0803 692 9933. Again, what are we talking about? Nigeria has been ranked among the 10 worst countries for workers' rights globally, according to the 2025 International Trade Union Confederation ITUC Global Rights Index. These rankings highlight significant concerns about labor conditions and civil liberties in the country. It's also been noticed that employers in Nigeria are indeed taking advantage of the surge in the labor market, often to the detriment of workers. With many Nigerians vying for limited job opportunities, employers have been known to exploit this situation. That is what we're talking about today. So it's time for you to react to this. 0700 903 903 903 or 0803 692 9933. Or you can call us or text us via WhatsApp: 081 717 56338. You can also join us via WhatsApp. All you need to do is click on your YouTube. Join us via YouTube, rather. All you need to do is click on the YouTube, either via your smartphone or internet, and go to the search button and type VOP 903 FM, and it will take you to our YouTube page, and then click to the live segment, and then we are live. You can also send us your comments and your contributions via our live stream on the YouTube, and we'll be here to read them. If you're just tuning in, this is Masters on Voice of the People 90.3 FM with Solomon of Fem. Nigeria ranks among the 10 worst nations in the world for labor rights violations. Time to talk about it. Call us via 070 903 903 903. Again, 0700 903 903 903. Or 0803 692 9933. Again, 0803 692 9933. Or call or text us via WhatsApp 081 717 56338. Again, 081 717 56338. Okay, hello, good afternoon. We lost that. I don't know, is it like we're having network problem today? Because I seem to be missing lots of calls here. Hello, good afternoon. Hello. Hello, good afternoon. Can you hear me? Okay, please call us back. Call us back. Sorry about that. What is going on? You can also make use of our WhatsApp platform, WhatsApp number, because we seem to be having problem with the regular phone call here. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hey, okay, thank you for joining us on the show today.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm Williams.
Williams. Okay, where in Lagos?
Egbeda end.
Egbeda. Okay, talk to us, Williams.
Yes, respect of what the topic is.
Okay.
It's about labor. There's been a very sorry side, and now many companies have folded up, leaving us with very few companies. New entrants into the company level. They are just looking for slaves they will employ. So it's very, very hard because, when there's so much when you have so much high demand of work, the employers will do whatever they like. We just look at Nigerian companies today as labor camps, slave camps. They're not doing well at all. You will be in a company for 3 years. With the galloping inflation, the management would not think that they should increase the salary of people. It's very, very difficult, very, very bad. And they employ managers. Some of the managers are even the main problem. When the owner of the company will say, give them some money, they will say, no, that is not the way it is done in Nigeria. I remember the times of this company, South African company, when they came in, after that time, they said their last paid worker would be 35,000. There are people who were insisting they should pay them small money. After all, what is it? That's not the way it is done in Nigeria. So that is the kind of thing we have. Except we have a change of mind. If we don't have a change of mind, I call it repentance. Right? All and foundry. There's nothing, we can't get anything out of it. So that is why we also pay with the government to create an enabling environment for companies to come and then take over. Nigeria is a nice place, but the problem is that it is the people who constitute the population that create this problem. Even among the poor, their wickedness gets to high heaven. They don't want anybody to get anything apart from them. So that is where the problem is. So, there's no light, it is people that create that situation. That's another area that should be addressed so that companies that want to come in will come in. But when there's no light, they run at a very high cost. All those things will make that even if they want to pay, they will withdraw their money because they are not making good profit. Yeah, so that is just it.
Okay. Thank you very much. You made some very wonderful and important points. Thank you very much for calling.
Thank you.
You can also send us message or call us via WhatsApp to 081 717 56338. Again, 081 717 56338. WhatsApp, message or call. Employers in Nigeria are indeed taking advantage of the surge in the labor market, often to the detriment of workers, with many Nigerians vying for limited job opportunities. Employers have been known to exploit this situation by low wages and poor working conditions, lack of job security, exploitation of informal workers, inadequate benefits and protections, abuse of power. No wonder Nigeria is ranking among the 10 worst countries for workers' rights globally. That's according to the ITUC Global Rights Index. According to them, this ranking highlights significant concerns about labor conditions and civil liberties in the country. Okay, let me read some messages on WhatsApp. Good afternoon, Solomon. Solomon Asika from Mushin. Okay, thank you, my namesake. The question to be asked is how many state-owned companies or citizens-owned companies we still have left? Or is Chinese-owned companies scattered here and there, whereby they don't even lobby labor rights? And our law enforcement officers are giving them the highest protection. They can't even give to the citizens of the country. My brother, we are in deep mess. Thank you very much, Solomon Asika. Network is really messing me up here. The number to call again, we have two lines. If one is messing up, you can use the other one. Let me call the numbers again: 0700 903 903 903 or 0803 692 9933. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Thank you for joining us on the show today.
Yeah, this is Apostle Charles Otter.
Apostle Charles Otter calling from?
Yeah, calling from Ijegu area.
Okay, Jagun, talk to us, sir.
All right. You see,
okay, let
this
me read some messages on WhatsApp.
unemployment of a team.
Solomon Asika from Mushin.
Okay, it has been so lingering in Nigeria.
Hello. Can you switch off your radio or TV set? I can hear myself. We still have left.
Hello.
Can you switch off your radio or TV set here and there, whereby they don't even lobby? Okay, good, better. Okay, talk to us.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now clearly.
All right.
And our law enforcement
I was so much
giving them the highest protection.
happy or surprised of seeing Nigeria being delegated to lower employment treatment, unemployment.
I'm still having interference.
You see,
I can hear myself.
The most important problem that we have.
Oh, God. Sorry, you have to call us back. I can hear myself. Please call us again, or you can try our alternative lines. Hello? Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I
called
can hear
back.
you. Yes, I can hear you. I
Hello?
I was the one that cut you off because I could hear myself.
Okay.
Okay.
Still Charles.
Okay.
Apostle Charles Otter.
Okay. Go on now.
Hello?
Go on. Go on. Go on.
All right, all right. You see, the unemployment
Network
in this
is really
country
messing me
is
up here.
mostly
But
caused.
what is
we have
going
to-
on?
But-
What is going on? Sorry, I'll have to cut you off again. I'll have to cut you off again. I'll have to cut you off again. 90.
Yeah. Hello?
Hello. Okay. I think we've settled it. Okay, go on.
All right. You see, I was once being a worker and employer to in this our country. The problem we are facing, this is still bouncing back.
No, we're
Still-
we're good. We're good.
Still,
We're good from
still
our
bouncing
end.
back.
We're good from our end. You can go on. Go on. We can hear you clearly.
all right.
Okay.
Okay. The problem is our Nigerians. I remember when I was in a secular job. In my secular job, our personal manager, the Chinese will give them, this is amount we are going to pay for these workers. And our personal manager will withhold it and give us peanuts. And that's even roped at the strike and the unrest in the company. And because that time I was a secretary to the union,
Okay.
then I have to file in some complaint that workers are not happy about all these remunerations. So how are we going to do it? Then they directed us to our manager, our director, which is the Chinese man. Our Chinese man said, now your people now your manager, didn't he give you what I gave them? So at that point in time, we went back to our personal manager. He began to dribble us. So we are the problem to ourselves. And looking at it now, Nigerian government or top officers are not even helping matters. There is no company being owned by the individuals in Nigeria. It's all these foreign companies that comes to establish. And when they come to establish, our Nigerian government is not even creating enabling environment for them to operate very well. So the little they could be able to offer, then because they themselves, the established company, have to make gain on it. So
I mean,
our government is also the problem
it's not
that
a charity
we are
organization.
facing now in unemployment rating in the world. I heard you said Nigeria is rated 10. So it's quite amazing
10
that
of the worst,
a country
actually.
being known in a country in Africa as a giant, we are lagging. Nothing we could be able to write home about. So our major problem is ourselves, which the human resources personnel, which is our personnel manager, they're not even treating us well. Let us leave Lebanese, Chinese, or other Korea company that is in Nigeria. But we that they place as a manager to control or to direct affairs of their company, we are the one that is even causing problems into the labor market system. You understand me?
Okay. So that means this is
Solo?
this is not just a problem from the top. Even we as ordinary Nigerians contribute to that problem.
Nigerians contributing mostly out of 100. Nigeria is contributing at least 80% of it. This expatriate, they don't know our remuneration or how we felt. It is our people that they employ under them that could be able to tell them exactly what is on ground so that they will be able to implement it. Now, failure to implement it, it will bring a problem. I remember that time I was a secretary to my company in Ilupeju, precisely Nikapako Nigeria Limited. I was their secretary. I come up with increments of our salary, but nothing was done. Instead of that, they employ armed forces, military and police and mobile police to come and camp around the company and sack that very day. They sack 82% of our workers, which I was involved.
Wow.
So the problem, we are the one that are causing this problem.
Okay, no problem.
Our Nigeria is not even creating an enabling environment. Look at fuel, look at gas. All those people now, they will fuel their machineries. They will do one or two things to, increase their productivities. But at the end of the day, do people that owns the company, can they make gain? It's when they make gain, they can be able to increase our salary and bring some incentives like medical, transportation, and other things like that. But the environment, the enabling environment is not there.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
So thank you very much.
Okay, sir.
Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Hello, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
My name is Ino.
Your name is who, please? Sorry.
Innocent.
Okay, Innocent. Okay, where you calling?
Yes.
Where you calling from?
I think, there's something, someone even complained yesterday. You hardly hear your station, and it's like a right station. At times I will quarrel with my students that is saying the station. What Yoruba program used to stop. And you say you street it over a month now. If you have a program of an hour and a half, the first 30 minutes will be all right. Then the next 1 hour just the Yoruba program.
Oh.
So do something. I like your station. I don't want to run away from it. Please.
Okay. We do
Either the engineer is not getting it right, or the equipment.
The engineers are actually working. The engineers are actually working. We've heard the complaint.
Over 1 month.
These things are technical. They have to take their time to do a better job. Thank you very much. We do sincerely apologize for that.
Hello. Hello, this year. You see, the same thing happened. I even went to change my radio, thinking that it was my radio. So later I heard from the station, now we have rectified it. So you for it to start again. Please do so. That's the Yoruba program. Cut it off for your system, and please.
Okay, thank you very much for that.
If callers calling, you will not be hearing them. The same thing is happening here. Thank you very much. God bless your station.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, our engineers are working tirelessly to resolve that issue. We do sincerely apologize for the inconvenience. Good afternoon, Solomon. It's a pitiable state of workers in the country is a fact. While the country is sinking, our politicians are busy with 2027. How on earth can minimum wage be in Nigeria be 70,000 naira? Even the federal government has approved it. Even the federal government that approved it know very well that it cannot sustain a worker. Think of transportation and food apart from other needs. Because of poverty, new factories are not even opening up. It is unfortunate. Chima from Surulere. Thank you very much, Chima. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Thank you for joining us on the show. Tell us your name, where you're calling from.
I'm calling. My name is Basi. I'm calling from Ejigbo.
Basi from Ejigbo. Talk to us.
What that man said is real, because I remember when I was in Nigerian Wisdom, the problem we faced on that company is GM. And when Koraman said he will give us so and so amount, the man will say, you should not worry. The next thing he will do, he will collect bribe, go Kaduna. By that time, Oshomole was among the union. So he will take the money, go there and bribe them. Before you know, some of them will come. He tell us that we must be on strike without knowing that they are playing us. At the end, they will still come back and say, okay, because of this and that we should resume. Even when I was in Crusader Insurance, it happened like that. They start the union, the chairman, union leader, because of that. But those managers, they are enjoying, the workers are suffering. But when you reach the time of payment or Christmas something, you see the way they are treated, the workers. So what the man says is really true. So we are the people that are suffering ourselves. Because even as at now, you know what is happening in Nigeria today. That people will collect 10 naira and then he go and vote for someone. And this one will stay there and before years you suffer for this. And people are still going back again. This problem of Nigeria is we are the cause because we don't even bother about how other people are suffering. So that is my own.
Thank you very much, Basi. Good afternoon, Solomon. Abacha said in his time that if insecurity... Oh, we're not talking about insecurity today, Oga. This is a day from Lagos. Please talk about, send us message on what we're talking about today. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, madam. Thank you for joining us on the show.
My name is Madam Peter. I'm calling from Barra Ipaja.
Okay, talk to us, ma'am.
You know the problem we are having in this country.
You're going to have to call us back. We can't hear you. You're breaking.
Are you hearing me? Are you hearing me now?
Okay, yeah, it's better now.
It was not from that side. My place is very quiet here.
Okay.
So, you know the problem we're having is like this SPA. The money is from there.
Hello?
What is at their background there? Is the one making noise. My place is very quiet.
Okay.
So the problem then is that when NPA came to Nigeria, they employed Nigerians. The Nigerians were the people. They were paying them in dollars and making life better like every other state or country they are operating. But we Nigerians here were the people who were the managers. They didn't want the people to enjoy what they are enjoying. They cut down their salary. I don't know what to tell the people. People in South Sudan say that system, that cement company here. The people who are there, the employees who are working, they are ready to pay the workers well. But the people who are managers, the individuals, the Nigerians, they are sitting to prepare to make people casual. And these casuals are the people who are working day and night to make the company grow. Then these people in the office who are sitting to mark to keep the record, they are the people enjoying the job. What we do ourselves is not good. It's not their money. These people are foreigners. They come, they want to make life better. And these people work like to put their effort to make things better for the company. But who are the personnel manager, admin manager, all those managers who connect to cut their salary? The company will pay them like 150,000. These people will come and pay 50,000. Is this right? In this kind of economy? You should be careful what we do ourselves. Some people, when you see things happening to them, don't know what they are doing. It's what they call the effects of what they give to people, bouncing back on them. So that's the problem. What they are saying is true. Now we Nigerians, we hate ourselves. They hate us too much good. They don't want people to go to enjoy life. They only want to enjoy by themselves. It's very bad. Have a blessed day.
Yeah, thank you very much. Have a blessed day to you too. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Thank you for joining us on the show.
Yeah, afternoon. My name is Robert.
Your name is?
I'm calling from Surulere. Robert from Surulere.
Okay, Robert from Surulere. Okay, yes. Talk to us, sir.
The last caller, they are all right. The management, those people managing our Nigerians, they are the ones cutting our salary. Those white people, those Chinas, they are paying well, but the management, the manager, all of them, they will gang up.
That's the Nigerians employed to manage the company.
Yes, the Nigerians, they are the ones giving the issue. That's my take. I don't know. Maybe we'll just protest and call all of them to come out Because I'm serious, so we are hungry. Oh. They are living fast. They are enjoying, but they don't want the ordinary people to enjoy. I don't know why they are doing what.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Robert.
Thank you. Bye.
What are we talking about today? Nigeria has been ranked among the 10 worst country for workers' rights globally, according to the 2025 International Trade Union Confederation ITUC Global Rights Index. This ranking highlights significant concerns about labor conditions and civil liberties in the country. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Thank you for joining us on the show.
My name is Sonny Essien.
Sonny Essien.
Yeah. Yes, I'm calling from Egbeda here in Lagos. I heard you, my brother. Nice job you are doing.
Thank you.
Really, labor situation in Nigeria is actually furious. Because one thing is that we can hardly even blame the employer. Because the government haven't given them a very nice, conducive environment to run their business. It's not easy to establish business here in Nigeria under the present circumstance because power alone is the one driving all industries. And when you have money to pay NEPA to run an industry where you engage so many people to do their job, where will you make the profit? All the materials you want to establish your industries are all imported. And things are really very, very tough for these devoted employers. And they have come. We ourselves are the ones really putting stumbling blocks and spanners to make things easy for our people. It's not easy. We are not helping ourselves. The government is supposed to set up a good policy. But today they are scrambling for politics in 2007. Nobody's interested about labor and other things. How do we get out from this wood? It's horrible. We just pray God help us.
God help us.
That's my
indeed.
contribution.
Thank you very much for your contribution, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, let's read some more message from WhatsApp. Ade from Lagos. I'm seeing your message, but it doesn't relate at all to what we're talking about today, so I'll have to skip them. Please send us a short message that relates with the topic. I don't think I have energy to read this epistle that you've sent. Hello, Solo. It is very unfortunate that we don't have a working government due to the unpatriotic attitude of our politicians. These expatriates do as they like. If you complain, the people who is supposed to protect you will be against you because they can't do anything. As for these union members, they are after their own pocket. Emeka from Apapa. Thank you very much, Emeka, for that contribution. Good afternoon. The problems are poverty of all. The top managers are poor and opportunists who always fail performance tests but decided to curry the favor of them shareholders by stealing ratios of remunerations of the workers to share with the same shareholders. A case of kickbacks. Most times you wonder whether these bad management behaviors are part of the MBA training and certifications that you have in this less sane climb. Take for example the banks. To profiteers, they levy incessant charges on single transaction enabled by the National Assembly Cybercrime Act. Tochukwu Adiele Thompson from Obanikoro. Thank you very much, Tochukwu Adiele Thompson. Employers in Nigeria are taking advantage of the surge in the labor market, often to the detriment of workers. With many Nigerians vying for limited job opportunities, employers have been known to exploit this situation. What do you have to say about that? That's what we're talking about today, because Nigeria ranks among the 10 worst nations in the world for labor right violations. I'm seeing some messages on our live YouTube feed, but they don't relate to what we're talking about today. So I'm also seeing complaints about our services. Please, we do sincerely apologize for that. Our engineers are working tirelessly to rectify the issue. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us on the show.
Yeah, my name is Rapo Omilata Isolo.
Rapo.
Rapo.
Okay, talk to us, sir.
My experience is when I was in the company, factory work. A Chinese company. It's our Nigerian company. It's a very big company.
Okay.
They are paying us little money. And in that place, 10 years casual worker is there.
Wow.
Even me, I resigned as 10 years bloody casual worker.
Wow. You were there for 10 years as a casual worker.
Good 10 years. I even like go back to school, study more, have my HND. I was my final year HND. No promotion. And that's why I got annoyed and I left there.
Wow.
As I'm talking to you now, I said they are still there, casual worker. 15 years casual worker is there. 20 years casual worker is there. No be lie.
Wow.
You understand? But they only increase that there's no staff, nothing. So the issue is that use labor people, at the union, them the labor now, they do come, they bribe them. Yes. That's when I even know that all these labor they are working to check company around. You understand? So labor, they collect bribe. They would like them that this amount they are paying us. Meanwhile, it's not like that. You understand? They can like the labor and they are paying us 100,000. Meanwhile, they are giving us 30,000 or 40,000. They will not go and print another pay slip for the labor. I witnessed this. You understand?
Wow.
So Nigerian, we are not. I think we say we are the problem of ourselves. Even apart from people at the top, we are the problem of ourselves. You understand? So I don't know. This country, even discouraged me not to work for anybody again. As I'm talking to you now, I'm a keke rider. I'm on the street now. I can see, can hear noise. I'm big of a mind. I will not work for anybody again with my ancient deal. You understand? So that's just that is the system is very bad and corrupt.
Wow.
Well done, sir.
Thank you very much for sharing
Have
your
a nice
experience
day.
with us. Thank you. Have a nice day to you too. Okay. Good afternoon, Mr. Solomon. My name is Monday, calling from Ejigbo. Our Nigerian people at up in these companies are the problem. For the example of Ivory Coast, you can't try that thing with their citizens that are working under you in any organization. Another message from Mr. Babu. I work in a big travel agency. My HR is very wicked. He pays peanuts after collecting huge amount from the MD. It must stop. That's quite unfortunate. Thank you very much, Mr. Babu, for sharing your experience with us. Hello, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Mr. Solomon.
Okay.
Kenneth is my name. Kenneth is my name.
Kenneth, calling from?
From Ogun State.
From Ogun State.
Yes.
Okay, talk to us, sir.
Please, I will not listen to this. What I'm trying to ask you is about this retirees suffering. Why all the radios, they cannot sit down and talk about retirees being deprived of the retired money, that's the pension, their pension money. No radio just talk about it, and the these people are wallowing in absolute poverty. Their children or whatever being dropped out. No radio at all. Is it an agreement? They will not sit down and talk about retirees money, which have been bad.
Okay.
It's a question.
Okay, I'm sure they are listening. We're going to. I mean, that's why we're here. I do sincerely apologize for that. I'm not sure that's the situation. Maybe you just haven't tuned in at the right time to hear it. But we hear you. We're going to do more efforts to talk about the rights of retirees in this country and the pension and gratuities. Thank you very much, sir, for your contribution.
Please, hello.
Hello. Hello.
This present government approved this retirees month on February 4th, and to be paid around May 4th. Up till now, we have not seen anything, and nothing happened about it. Okay. And no radio throughout Nigeria will sit down and talk about retirees. Those who are the staff today, those who have served the nation, and they themselves, after being a governor, they enter their being senators, and they are converting their own. They cannot talk of retirees.
Okay.
It's too bad of a nation.
Okay, thank you very much for your contribution, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Nigeria ranks among the 10 worst nations in the world for labor rights violations. And what are the reasons for this ranking? Violent crackdowns on protesters. Too many times security forces have been used to disperse or intimidate union-led demonstrations, particularly those related to wage demands, fuel, subsidy removals and pension arrears. There's also the issue of state interference in union operations. The government has interfered with union activities and elections, further restricting workers' rights. Union leaders, members have faced dismissal and harassment, creating a chilling effect on labor activism. There's also been legal restrictions imposed to limit collective bargaining rights, and existing agreements have not been fully implemented. Hello, thank you for joining us. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us.
Good afternoon.
Tell us your name, where you're calling from, please.
My name is Friday from Igondo.
Friday from Ibadan.
Igondo.
Oh, Igondo. Okay, talk to us, sir.
Hello?
Talk to us. We can hear you. Go on. Go ahead. We can hear you. Okay. We've lost connection there. Please call us back. There's also a situation where workers face significant challenge in accessing justice, exacerbating the poor labor rights situation. Hello, good afternoon. Hello. Thank you for joining us on the show. You're going to have to call us back. Ooh. If you're finding it difficult to call us on normal means, please just call or text us via WhatsApp. The number to call or text is 081-717-56338. Again, 081-717-56338. Good afternoon, Mr. Solomon Olamilekon from Barua. Our people in top management are our labor welfare problem. I worked for 13 years as a contract staff in Sky Bank. Ooh, okay. Let me pick this call before I continue. Hello, good afternoon. I'm having serious call problem today. Okay, Olamilekon from Barua says he worked for 13 years as a contract staff in Sky Bank through Polaris Bank. No salary increment for about 8 years. No promotion, no conversion to full staff. After I was laid off, the severance fee for less than 500,000 naira. I had my HND and BSc. They kept deceiving us with conversion tests till we were sent off. 3 top managers at the same time owned the outsourced company that fraudulently employed the outsourced staff called COF staff. I left in 2020. We are our problem. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. Thank you for joining us on the show. Tell us your name, where you're calling from.
Yes, my name is Chukudi. I'm calling from Lagos.
Chukudi. Okay, talk to us, sir.
Yes, what you have been saying this afternoon is just actually is the truth, because if you work in these factories around Lagos here, the menace they are dishing out to their workers.
Okay, hello, sir. Before you continue, can you switch off your radio TV set? We're getting a call back.
Okay.
Switch it off totally. Okay.
I'll switch it off.
Okay, continue, sir.
I said the menace they are dishing out to their workers, mostly the casual workers. The casual workers are the ones doing the whole job, and they are being paid stipend. And do you know the worst of it? All these union contract workers and the HR of human resource are the people they use to demarcate the whole enumeration they are supposed to come down to those casual workers. The casual workers inside the factory, they have no right. If you are a senior staff, you can do the casual workers anything inside the factory. And
without
the management will not. Yes, it will be dished out to. It's either they take you to the biggest machine that is producing producing something that your strength cannot carry, and you have no any other option, because if you do it for 2 days, you have to go and rest, because the analgesics you will be taking for the kind of work you just done as a casual worker. So all these things are what is being meted out to us. I have a personal experience, which was the major reason why I left. All these things are not good. Let us talk it so that we will know. Because you see, do you know the worst part of it? The very day they will say that labor people are coming to monitor how the Nigerians are being treated inside the factory there. These people will organize themselves. The very Nigerians that are at the top, they will organize themselves, share uniform, share safety boot, share helmet, because of the officials are coming. And when the officials come, they will not even bother to come and know what is happening inside the factory. God may have it, the factory may be owned by an Indian man, a wealthy Indian man. They will be after to go and meet the Indian man at the office to collect their own ration, their own side of the money. Yes, their own largesse with the productions of the company. I tell you, these guys will not step inside the factory. The so-called government monitors, they will not step inside the factory to see how Nigerians are being treated. And even if it happens that they come, they have distributed their safety boots, everything to everybody that very day that those people are coming. How about those people trying to sneak in or seeking from the casual workers inside the factory to see how they are being treated? You see, all these things are what we have been going through. So it is not a lie. That's why I said I should call in. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for sharing your experience with us.
Okay.
Wow, the situation is really dire as far as labor is concerned in Nigeria. What do we do? How do we resolve that? First, amend labor laws, ensure full protection of union activities and protest, peaceful protest. And also end judicial harassment, repeal anti-strike injunctions, and protect union leaders. Way forward, federal governments and state government and local governments should establish independent labor courts to handle disputes swiftly and fairly. Respect collective bargaining to implement agreements in both public and private sectors. Promote social dialogue, foster cooperation between government, labor, and employers. Regulatory bodies need to enforce labor laws more strictly to prevent exploitation and ensure compliance. Labor protections should be expanded to all workers, including those in the informal sector, the casual staff, the tutelage, the hard work staff. They need to be protected. Hello, good afternoon.
Once again, Solomon.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Okay, okay. Talk to us.
Please. Pensioners, retirees, under think of their suffering. Please, let Nigeria try to be hammering on it. They are suffering.
Okay.
Those who are started 70, those who years at the retiring age, please.
Okay, we'll do more of that, sir. Thank you very much.
Let every radio in Nigeria.
There's also the need to improve support for workers. Workers need better support, including access to dispute resolution mechanisms and social protection. Unfortunately, it is time for us to go. If you're just tuning in, then you are most definitely late to the show today. And what did we talk about? Nigeria has been ranked among the 10 worst countries for workers' rights globally, according to the 2025 International Trade Union Confederation ITUC Global Rights Index. This ranking highlights significant concerns about labor conditions and civil liberties in the country. Also, employers in Nigeria take advantage of the surge in the labor markets. They take advantage of the high unemployment in Nigeria, often to the detriment of the few workers that are fortunate to get this job. With many Nigerians vying for limited job opportunities, employers have been known to exploit this situation. And that is why it is our job, we in the media, we journalists, to highlight these situations, bring the problems to light, and then proffer solutions to these, hoping that the government and the appropriate people in authority will put a stop to this problem and make sure they implement solutions so that workers in Nigeria will be able to enjoy the same rights that workers all over the world are enjoying. Monday is another day, same time, 1:30 p.m. Same station, Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Do follow our social media handles at VOP903 FM. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at VOP903 FM. Good afternoon and thank you for listening. Until next week Monday when I come your way again, it is Solomon of FEM. Bye bye for now.